children, good morning to all. In our last video class we have seen chapter 6 HCF and LCM. Today we are going to see chapter 7 fractions. Okay, so you know already about fractions. What is mean by fraction? See, now I am showing you one full chalk piece. Now I broke the chalk piece, means fractured the chalk piece. That means fraction means, what is mean by fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole. Fraction means it's a part of a whole. We have many types of fractions. So that different kind of fractions, fractions, operations, addition, subtraction and all we are going to see in this chapter. In exercise 7.1 we are going to see the types of fractions. Okay ma, let us see. Okay ma, so 7th chapter, it's a fraction. Fraction means fraction is a part of a whole. Fraction means fraction is a part of the whole. Okay, we have two parts in a fraction. We have two parts in a fraction. See, for example, 5 by 7. We have two parts. In this 5 by 7, 5 is a numerator. 5 is a numerator. 7 is a denominator. 7 is the denominator. See, the numerator tells us the number of equal parts taken into consideration. Once again I repeat it. In a fraction we have two parts. One part is numerator, other one part is denominator. Our numerator tells us the number of equal parts taken into consideration. Okay, so what is mean by D? D means it's a denominator. Always the denominator tells us the number of equal parts into which the whole has been divided. The denominator tells us the number of equal parts into which the whole has been divided. Okay, then in a fraction many types of fractions are there. Already you studied some of the fractions in your 4th standard. Now also we are going to see some of the fractions, types of fractions. Types of fractions. Sorry. Like fractions. Like fraction means fractions having same denominators are known as like fractions. What is mean by like fractions means? Like fraction means same denominators are known as like fractions. See here, 4 by 8 plus 2 by 8. In a fraction you have two parts, no, numerator and denominator. See here also the denominator is 8, here also 8. So same denominator. Fractions having same denominators are known as like fractions. Okay ma. Then unlike fractions. What is mean by unlike fractions? Unlike fractions means different denominators. For example, 2 by 3, 5 by 7, 8 by 9, like that different denominators. See 3 by 4, 6 by 8, different denominators. Like that different denominators. Different denominators means we are calling it a unlike fractions. For example, 2 by 3, 5 by 7, 8 by 9, like that. Then proper fractions. What is mean by proper fraction means when the numerator is less than the denominator, then it is a proper fraction. When the numerator is less than the denominator. See here, 2 by 6. When the numerator is less than the denominator, we are calling it's a proper fraction. Okay ma. Then next one, improper fractions. What is mean by improper fractions? When the numerator is greater than the denominator, then it is an improper fraction. When the numerator is greater than the denominator, then we are calling it a improper fraction. Okay, improper fraction. Proper fraction means numerator is less than the denominator. See here, 2 by 6 means numerator is less than the denominator. Then we are calling it a proper fraction. But improper fraction means our numerator is greater than the denominator, means we are calling it a improper fractions. Okay. Then mixed fractions. What does mean by mixed fraction? Mixed fraction means a combination of whole number and fraction. Mixed fraction means the combination of whole number and fraction. See here, one whole number is there, then one fraction number also there. So combination of whole number with fraction means we are calling it a mixed fraction. Okay. Then equivalent fractions. What is mean by equivalent fractions? Equivalent fractions represent the same portion of the whole. Same portion of the whole. See, for example, I draw two same size of squares and divide one square into 8 equal parts. The other square I divided into 4 equal parts. See here, I shaded the one part. Here I am shading the 2 part. See, it's 1 by 4. This one 2 by 8. Is it or not? So equivalent fractions represent the same portion of the whole. See, same portion of the whole. Example, 1 by 4 and 2 by 8 are equivalent fractions. 1 by 4 and 2 by 8 are equivalent fractions. Okay. 1 by 4 and 2 by 8 represent the same portion of the whole. So we are calling it a equivalent fraction. Isn't or not, ma? See, 1 by 4 also they shaded same portion only. 2 by 8 also they shaded the same portion only. So that's why we are calling it a equivalent fractions. Okay. Let us go to the exercise number 7.1. Okay ma, in exercise 7.1, the first Roman, use multiplication to write two equivalent fractions. Multiplication to write two equivalent fractions. Okay, see the first one, A1, they gave the fraction 3 by 5. So multiplication to write two equivalent fraction means what's the meaning, ma? We have to multiply the fraction with same number. We have to multiply the numerator and denominator with the same number, means that's a equivalent fraction of multiplication. Okay, see now they gave the sum 3 by 5. Now I am going to multiply this number with 2 by 2. Equivalent means we have to multiply the numerator and the denominator with same number only. Okay, so first I am going to take 2 by 2. So 3 2s are 6 by 2 5s are 10. See, 6 by 10 is a equivalent fraction. One more equivalent fraction I am writing is an 3 by 5. Next I am going to take 3 by 3. Numerator and denominator I am going to multiply by 3 by 3. Same number. 3 3s are 9. 5 3s are 15. Okay. Okay. Do you have one doubt? Why, ma'am, we are calling these are equivalent fraction? Means, listen, you multiplied and get one equivalent fraction. No. If you simplify, that means cancelled this fraction means you can get the same answer. See, what is the common table to reduce this 6 and 10? Both are even numbers, so better we can take 2 table. See here, I cancelled by 2 table means 3 2s are 6 by here 5 2s are 10. See, 3 by 5, 3 by 5. So that's why we are calling it equivalent fractions. Okay, ma. Then, in the first Roman, you have 5 sums. You can do 4 sums, that's enough. Then next one, second Roman, write 2 equivalent fractions using division. See here, we find the multiplication equivalent fractions. In the second Roman, I am going to find the division of equivalent fractions. Division, just I am writing division only. Equivalent fractions. Okay, ma? See, first sum gave one, they gave 9 by 27. 9 by 27. This also same like the multiplication only. Here we are multiplying the fractions with the same number by numerator and denominator. Here we are going to divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. Okay. See, first I am going to take 3 table. 9 divided by 3 by 3. Because 3 is the factor of 9 and 3 is a factor of 27 also. So how many times it will come? 3 3s are 9 by in 27 how many 3s are there? 9 3s are 27. So 9 times. Okay, 3 by 9. Then another one example for the same fraction, 9 by 27. Again I am going to take the factor of 9 by 9. Okay, so 9 ones are 9 one time, 1 by how many times it will come? 9 3s are 27. Okay, 1 by 3. Do you understand? So this also, if you cancelled means simplified means you can get the same answer only for all fractions. That's why we are calling it equivalent fraction. Okay, Sima, in the second Roman also they gave 5 sums. You can do 4 sums enough. I put here 1 sum, remaining 2 or 3 sums is enough. No need to write the all sums. Okay. Then third Roman, which of the following pairs of fractions are equivalent? Third Roman, which of the following pairs? I am writing shortly. Which pairs are equivalent? Okay, ma. Which pairs are equivalent? See the first one. We have a 5 by 6 and the pair they gave 20 by 30. 20 by 30. Okay, how we can find out the both fractions are equivalent or not? We have a shortcut method. We can do the cross multiplication. What you have to do? By cross multiplication we can find out whether if it is a equivalent fractions or not. See, 5 into 30 and this side 20 into 6. What will come? 5 3s are 15, amma. 15, this 0 will go there. Here 2 6 are 12, 0. Now you compare the 150 and 120. 150 and 120. See, both are not equivalent. 150 is greater than 120. That means no. Products are not equal. Products are not equal. Not equal. So not equivalent fractions. So the pairs are not equivalent. Okay, ma? How you can find out these pairs are equivalent or not means you have to use the cross multiplication. That products are same means it's a equivalent fraction. I will teach one more sum in this Roman, the third Roman. B sum, the fractions are 3 by 4, 15 20 amma, 15 by 20. So how we can find out cross multiplication only? See, 3 into 20, 3 2s are 6, 3 zeros are 0. Then 15 into 4, 4 5s are 20 for 0, remaining 2, 1 4s are 4, 4 plus 2, 6. Listen ma, here now you compare the products means both are same only. Okay, the products are equal. Products are equal, so fractions are equivalent. The pairs are equivalent. Next we are going to see fourth Roman. Okay, you have to copy these sums. See ma, in this Roman also they gave 6 sums. You can do any 4 sums. I put 2 sums, remaining you can do 2 sums. That's enough. Okay. Okay ma. Next Roman, fourth Roman. Fourth Roman, change to like fractions. Change to like fractions. See the first sum they gave, 5 by 9, 6 by 7. See, change to like fractions means what is the condition? If the fractions are like fractions means we need the same denominator, but here in this fraction they gave different denominators. So what we can do to make the same denominator means first we have to take the LCM for the denominators. See what is the denominators here? 9 into 7. See, there is no common factors between 9 and 7. So the answer will come directly. 9 sevens are what will come? 9 sevens are 63. No, that answer only will come. Listen. 7 into 3 into 3. See, 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are, sorry, 9 sevens are 63. I will write here. Wait. LCM equal to 63. Okay. Now afterwards find the LCM. Afterwards what we have to do? You have to take the each fractions and make the same denominators. Okay. See 9. What is the condition? The LCM is 63. That means in which number we multiplied the 9 means we can get 63 by 7. No, 7 9s are 63. So in your denominator you multiplied by 7 means numerator also you have to multiply by 7 only. 9 sevens are 63. Here 5 sevens are 35. Then next fraction 6 by 7. Again denominator must become 63. That means how many sevens are 63? 9 sevens are 63. So if you are going to multiply the denominator by 9 means numerator also we have to multiply by 9 only. 6 9s are 54 by 63. So now we make the change 35 by 63 and 54 by 63. Now we got the like fractions. So like fractions are 35 by 63 and 54 by 63. So now we have both denominators are same. That means it's a like fractions. Okay. So whenever they gave the fractions and change into like fraction means you have to take the LCM for the denominator. Why we are taking LCM means now only we can make the denominator or same. For that purpose only we are taking LCM. After that you have to take the each fractions and make a equal denominators. That means that's all over. So like fractions are 35 by 63 and 54 by 63. Sima in this fourth Roman also they gave 6 sums. You can do 4 sums is enough. I teach here 1 sum. Remaining 3 sums only you can do, that's enough. No need to write all sums. Next, fifth Roman. Compare the following fractions. They gave the pair of fractions. We have to compare the fractions. Fifth one. Compare the fractions. What's the first one? First sum 2 by 3 a sum 2 by 3 comma 5 by 6. 2 by 3, yes, 5 by 6. Okay. So compare the fractions means how we can compare? By cross multiplication we can compare. Is it or not? See, 2 6 are 2 into 6, 2 6 are 12. Is it or not? 2 6 are 12. Then this side 5 3s are 5 3s are 15. Now we have to compare this number and this number. 12 is less than 15. That means 15 is a greater one. So 15 one means this one. So therefore 5 by 6 is greater than 2 by 3. Okay. Now we compare the both fractions. Right ma? 5 by 6 is greater than 2 by 3. Likewise in the same Roman, see the E1, E sum, they gave a mixed fraction. See, E1. What is the E sum? 5, 11 by 21. 5, 11 by 21. On that side, 5, 2 by 3. 5, 2 by 3. Okay. They gave a mixed fraction. So how you can compare the fractions by cross multiplication? First what we have to do? We have to change the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Mixed fraction into improper fraction. How we can change mixed into improper means we have to multiply the whole number with denominator. Whole number with denominator. So what will come for this one? 5 21s are. What will come? 5 21s are. 5 ones are 5. 2 5s are 10 amma. Plus you have to add the numerator. The numerator is 11. So added means 5 plus 1 6. Here 0 plus 1 1 1. So 116 by, you have to write the denominator again. So 116 by 21. For this fraction, for this mixed fraction, we have to take the improper fraction 116 by 21 and come to the next fraction. Here also mixed fraction. So 3 into 5. 3 5s are 15 amma. So 15 plus 2. What will come? 15 plus 2 means 17 by 3. Have to use instead of this mixed fraction 5 2 by 3 for, have to use 17 by 3. After that, as usual, now we are going to compare the fractions. So you can use the cross multiplication. So 116 into 3 on this side, 17 into 21. Okay. So 116 into 3, what will come? 3 6 are 18 for 8. 18 for 8. Remaining 1 3 is 3, 3 plus 1 4, 1 3 is 3. 348. Okay ma, this side. And that side, it's a double digit multiplication. So 21. 17 into 21, what will come? 357. 357. Okay. Right. Now we can compare the numbers. Okay. 348 and 348. This side 357. Which is the greatest one? The 357 only greatest one. So this 357 means this fraction. So 5 2 by 3 is greater than 5 11 by 21. Okay? Do you understand? So in this fifth Roman also they gave 6 sums ma. I work out 2 sums. You can do 2 sums is enough. No need to write all sums. Then we go to the sixth Roman. Ma? Sixth Roman is reduced to lowest terms. Reduced to lowest terms. Reduced to lowest terms. First sum 18 by 81. by 81. Okay. What you have to do for the lowest terms means you have to divide the numerator and denominator by the common factors. Okay, lowest form means you have to divide the numerator and denominator by the common factors. So which is the common factor of 18 and 81 ma? Yes, very good, 9. Very simple. Otherwise we can take 3 also. 3 means it will go the bigger one. 9 means it will reduce in one step. If you take the 3 means it will go 2 or 3 steps. Better I will teach you 3 and 9 both are okay. First divide by 3 by 3. See, how many 3s are in 18? 6 3s are 18. Then here in 8, how many 3s are there? 2 3s are 6 amma. 2 3s are 6. Remaining 2 is there. So 21. So how many times will come 21 in 3? How many 3s are 21? 7 3s are 21. Okay. So we divide by the common factor one time. Again we can reduce the fractions by common factor. Isn't or not? Yes. So what is the common factor of 6 and 27 ma? Again we can divide these fractions by 3. So 3 by 3. 3 by 3 means how many 3s are there in 6 ma? 2 times 2 3s are 6. Then here how many 3s are there in 27? 9 3s are 27. So 2 by 9. Okay. Hereafter we cannot reduce the fractions because no common factor for 2 and 9 because 2 is an even number. We cannot reduce the fractions. Okay. Or we can reduce by this 3 by 3 or otherwise we can reduce the same fraction 18 by 81 by what is the next common factor? I told no before 9. Yes, 9 by 9. See 9 by 9 means how many 9s are there in 18? 2 9s are 18. So 2 by here 9 9s are 81. See here also 2 by 9. Hereafter we cannot reduce this fraction. This is the lowest form of the 18 by 81. See both answers are same. You can use any method. That is your wish only. Okay ma? Right. Then we go to the 7th Roman. See ma, in this Roman also they gave 5 sums. I work out one sum. You can do 2 sums. That's enough. No need to work out the all sums. 3 sums is enough in the 6th Roman. Then we go to the 7th Roman. What is the 7th Roman? Convert into improper fractions. Convert into improper fractions. This already you know because in our previous Roman I explained how to change the mixed fractions into improper fractions, like that only. See a sum they gave 6 is the whole number, 2 by 5. We have a formula for this. What is the formula means? Whole number into denominator, whole number into denominator plus our numerator. divided by again denominator, divided by denominator. This is the formula to convert the improper fraction, mixed fraction into improper fraction, right? See how we can do this one. What is the whole number here? Apply the formula. The whole number is 6 6 into what is the denominator? 5. So you have to multiply 6 into 5, then plus numerator. What is the numerator? 2 by again denominator is 5, right? So first you have to multiply this 6 and 5. 6 5s are 30 plus our numerator 2 by denominator 5. So 30 plus 2, 32. 32 by 5. That's all. We find out the answer. We convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, ma? So now we convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. See, ma, in the 7th Roman also, they gave 10 sums. So I will open one more sum. The next one I am doing F1, F sum. See, 11, 1 by 9. See, you have to write the formula. What is the formula? Whole number into denominator plus numerator by denominator. Okay? So what is the whole number? The whole number is 11. Whole number is 11 into denominator is 9 plus the numerator is 1 by 9. So now you multiply this 11 into 9. 11 9s are 99 plus 1 by 9. So 99 plus 1, 100 by 9. So the answer is 100 by 9. Now we converted the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, ma? See, ma, here they gave 10 sums. I work out here 2 sums. You can do any 2 sums. That's enough. 4 sums are enough in this room. No need to work out all sums. Again and again I am telling you. Okay? Right. Then 8th Roman. Change the improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now in our previous Roman, we convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Now the next Roman, we are going to change improper fractions into mixed fraction. 8th Roman. I am writing the heading in short form. Change improper to mixed. Okay, ma? Mixed. So what is the first one? A sum 15 by 2. 15 by 2. So 15 by 2 means what we have to do? Numerator divided by denominator. First we are going to have to divide the numerator by denominator. What is the numerator here? 15, amma. So 15 by denominator is 2. So whenever you started from the first place means it's a 1. So our divisor is 2. We cannot divide it. So take the 2-digit number 15. How many 2s are there? 7 2s are 14. So 5 minus 4, 1. Hereafter we cannot continue the division. That's all. Our division is 4. Now how you have to write in a mixed fraction means how you have to write. The formula is quotient. Quotient is a whole number. Remainder will goes to the numerator. Okay, remainder will goes to the numerator, and the divisor is comes from the dividend. Okay. Now you write the mixed fraction. What is the quotient? Quotient is 7. Remainder is 1 by divisor 2. Now you check your answer is correct or not. Listen, 2 7s are 14 plus 1, 15. So 15 by 2. So our answer is correct. Okay, ma'am? Do you understand now? Right. Then next B1. B1 25 by 3. 25 by 3. So how we can convert into mixed fraction? We have to divide the numerator by denominator. The numerator is 25. Denominator 3. So 2 is the smallest number than our divisor. So we cannot do the division. So now we take 25. How many 3's are there in 25? 8 3's are 24. So after subtracted means 5 minus 4, 1 will come. Hereafter we cannot continue the division because 1 is smaller number than our divisor. So what is the formula to write the mixed fraction? Quotient. Quotient will comes in a whole number place. This remainder will goes to the numerator place. By this divisor will comes down the denominator place. Divisor. So now we can write the mixed fraction. The quotient is 8. That's a whole number. Then the remainder is 1. That's a numerator. By our divisor is 3. That's a denominator. So 8 1 by 3. So 3 8's are 24. 24 plus 1 25. So 25 by 3. Okay, it's very easy only, ma. So in this Roman also, 8th Roman also, they gave 10 sums. I worked out 2 sums. You can do 2 sums. That's enough. Totally 4 sums only. No need to write all the sums. Okay, shall we go the next Roman? Okay, next one, ascending and descending. 9th Roman. Change the following into like fractions and arrange in ascending and descending. First, ascending and descending. I write the heading in a short form only. Ascending and descending order. See the first one, C1. I work out the C1. What is the C1? 1 by 8. 1 by 8, 2 by 6, comma, 3 by 4. What is the heading they gave? First we have to convert these fractions into like fractions. So what is the rule to make a like fractions? First we have to take the all denominators and take LCM. Then only we can convert the fractions into like fractions. Because whenever all denominators are same, then only it's a like fractions. Now we have a unlike fractions. Okay, what are the denominators? 8, 6, 4. Okay. So all are even numbers. So take two table. 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Again you take by two table. 2 2s are 4, 3, 1 2s are 2. Again do table. 1 2s are 2, 3, 1. 3 table. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now what is the LCM? We have to multiply this all. 1, 2, 3 3's are there now. So LCM equal to what will come my LCM? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 3 8's are 24. So the LCM is 24. What is the LCM? 24. According to this LCM, we have to make all fractions are equivalent. Same, that means like fractions. Take the first fraction 1 by 8, second one 2 by 6, third fraction is 3 3 by 4. Okay. So the condition is LCM is 24. So how many 8s are 24 ma? 3 8s are 24. Very good. So 3 means 3 by 3. Whenever you are multiplying the denominator by 3, then multiply the numerator also by the same number only, 3 only. So 1 3s are 3, 3 8s are 24. Then next number 6 in a denominator. So how many 6 are 24? How many 6 are 24 ma? 4 times 4 6 are 24. So numerator also multiply by 4. 2 4s are 8, 4 6 are 24. Then third fraction. So how many 4s are 24? 6 times will come. 6 4s are 24. So numerator also multiply by 6. 3 6 are 18 by 24. So now we convert the all fractions into like fractions. Then afterwards what we have to do? We arrange the fractions by ascending order and descending order. So all denominators are same only. So how we have to find out means we have to compare the numerators. Which is the smallest one? 3 by 24. Then second one, this 8 by 24. Third one is 18 by 24. Right. Now how to write the fractions in ascending order. A O means it's ascending order. How to write the actual fractions only. No need to write this fraction. So number 1 is 1 by 8. Then second one 2 by 6. Ascending order. 2 by 6 is less than. Third one 3 by 4. And also they are asking the descending order also. So DO means it's a descending order. You have to write the fractions in the reverse order. Okay. So 3 by 4 is greater than 2 by 6 is greater than 1 by 8. Okay. So convert the fractions into like fractions, and then we have to arrange the fractions in ascending order and descending order. Okay ma? So like fractions means we need the same denominator, but here they give different denominators. So we have to take the denominator and find out the LCM. After the LCM, we have to make all fractions are equivalent fractions. Then only we can get the same denominator. Afterwards, we have to compare all numerators and find out which is the smallest, which one bigger. Then we can arrange in ascending order and descending order. Okay. Another one sum. A sum. 5 by 9, 6 by 7, 2 by 5. How to take all denominators and find out the LCM. 9, 7, 5. See ma here, no common factors for this all numbers. So you have to multiply this all number means it's equal for the LCM only. Okay. So I am going to multiply this all numbers. It's a shortcut. Suppose if you take the LCM also, the same answer only will come. If you want, you can take the LCM also. Okay. See, 5 7s are 35, mama. Then after that, I am going to multiply this 9 and 35. 5 9s are 45. 45 for 5. Remaining 4. Then 3 9s are 27. 27 plus 4. 31. So the LCM is 315. LCM is 315. Otherwise, you can work out the LCM like this method also. But answer also will come 315 only. I know the tables there, so that is why I multiply the numbers directly and find out the LCM. But you work out the LCM also on the side. Okay, ma? Then, so I want to make this all fractions into equivalent fractions. 5 by 9, 6 by 7, 2 by 5. See, 315 means 9 table means I am going to take by 35 table. 35 table. How we know this? We have to take by 35 means we have to divide this 315 by 9 means you can get the answer. 3 times you combine 31. 9 3s are 27. Remaining 4 is there. Join here means 45. 5 9s are 45. So 35. How many times will come? 35. So I am going to multiply the fraction by 35 by 35. So here in the down it will come 315. Here 5 is 25 for 5. Remaining 2. 5 is 15. 15 plus 2 17. Okay. Then here 6 by 7. For this also you can find out like this by dividing method. So I know, so that's why I am writing directly. So here I am going to take by 45 table. 45 by 45. So here it will come 315. Here 5 6 are 30 for 0. Remaining 3. 4 6 are 24. 24 plus 3 27. So 270 by 315. For this number also, you can divide as 315 by 5. Already I worked out. So it will come 63 times. How many times? 63. So 5 63s are 315. 2 3s are 6. 2 6 are 12. So 126. Now we can get all the denominators are same. That means it's a like fractions. Afterwards, we have to arrange the ascending order and descending order. No? So you have to compare the numerators and find out which is the smallest one. See, this 126 is the smallest one, first one. Then 175, second one. 270, third one. Now you can write in the ascending order. A means it's a ascending order. So what is the actual fraction for this? 2 by 5 is less than this 5 by 9 less than this one 6 by 7. Then arrange the fraction in descending order. Descending order means you have to write in a reverse order. 6 by 7 greater than 5 by 9 greater than 2 by 5. So now we arrange the all fractions in ascending order and descending order. Okay, ma. So first we have to make the all fractions into like fractions. Afterwards we arrange the fractions into ascending order and descending order. See, ma, in this 9th Roman also we get 6 sums. I work out here 2 sums. You can do another 2 sums. Remaining sums you leave it. No need to work out the double sums. Okay. Then next one, 10th Roman. My daily Roman is fill in the blanks. This is also very easy only. Fill in the blanks. A sum. What they gave? A sum, See 9 by 18. 9 by 18. So they gave the answer 1 by dash. So how you can find out? You have to take the common factor for these two numbers. Okay, what are the common factors? 3 and 9. Is it or not? 3 and 9. So suppose if you are taking 3 means 3 3s are 9. That means equivalent means here they will give 3, but here they gave 1 only. Then go to the next common factor means 9. 1 9s are 9. So 1 time. See, like this you have to find out. 9 by 18 divided by 9 by 9. So 1 9s are 9. Then how many 9s are in 18? 2 9s are 18. So what will we have to fill in the dash? 2 times. 2 9s are 18. Likewise you have to find out and write the answers. Fill in the blanks. Okay ma'am. So in the 10th Roman they gave 2 sums. I work out 1 sum. Remaining 2 sums you have to do yourself. Okay. So we completed exercise 7.2. Next we go to 7.1. Now we complete that. Then next video class we can see 7.2. Okay ma'am. Thank you.